I switched it up. A pair of New Balances on the channel. I switched it up. Welcome, cool cats and doggies, to another episode of FiqNSneaks. Today we'll be going over the New Balance times Joe Freshgoods when things were pure and the pink mink colorway. I hear pink mink, I immediately think of Cameron. New Balance 1000. It's wild. Like, subscribe, check me out on all social media platforms. Let's hop into the review of this very interesting shoe, yo. Now, Joe Freshgoods, if you're unfamiliar with him, he's a Chicago-born creative director, fashion guy, cool dude. Might be my cousin or something like that. He's came up with a bunch of New Balances. I'm gonna go back and grab some more for myself. But this is his latest collab with New Balance, which is the New Balance 1000, which is, I don't think I ever even knew about this like model, yo. But that's what happens. They get a collaborator to drop a shoe, make you like the silhouette, and then they're gonna just streamline it. They just streamline shoes. That's what all the brands do. But the 1000 came out in 1999. You know, if you do remember, if you're old enough, 2000 was Y2K. So this is inspired by Y2K. Let's show you the shoes and I'll continue the story. All shiny ass box. New Balance on the top, Joe Freshgoods on the side right there, bling bling, Joe Freshgoods. My light probably made this video horrible in terms of the box, right? Size 14, Big Feet Gang salute. We'll talk about that. Joe Freshgoods times New Balance 1000. Brown pink is the colorway that you see right here. This tag is so weird. I'm not used to getting a New Balance tag, let alone even just, maybe this is a special Joe Freshgoods. I have no clue. That's how little I have New Balances on the channel. Alright?
In here they grow me.
What's the gray gonna look like?
We about to find out. I gotta stay tuned for the for the grade. Taking off the top, a very significant piece of the shoe. 2000s inspired, right? If you are around my age, then you know what this is, yo. That's nuts. We used to go to the mall, get food at the food court, watch a movie, and everybody, maybe more girls than boys, maybe, had a spray paint shirt that you caught from the mall. So that's just nuts. The top of this box. When I took this, I didn't know that was there. So I took the lid off. I was like, wow, this is like the shirts we used to rock. Just like the Looney Tunes ghetto joints and Tasmanian Devil, like all that. This reminds me immediately of that, which, like I said, is the 2000s. So off the breaks, nostalgia has been activated. Then you have regular paper. And when you get past the paper now, see, this is going to be... We just gotta talk about it. I know you already see that reflective end right there, right? I already know y'all see that. This is it's interesting, yo. I'm glad I got this on the channel. Let's chop it up. In front of me is a pair of the 1000s, the pink mink colorway. Like I said, I say pink mink, I think of Cam Bam. Here. This silhouette holds no special place in my heart. It's weird. When I first saw the pictures, I thought that's another ugly New Balance. I'm still going to stick with it's very ugly from afar. It's weird though. If you get this shoe and you look down like on a point of view, you're looking at the shoe from like where you're standing up at, it looks better. It also looks better on feet. It's such a weird feeling. The shoe's still ugly though, okay? I mean, the shoe is still ugly, but like I said, like looking at it here, ugh. Then you put it on your foot, you're like, huh. It's very, very weird like that. I don't know what else to say about it. It's so weird. Also, I guess it looks kind of flat. I know a lot of people compare it to like an Air Max 97, the Silver Bullets or whatever. Maybe that's what it's like. Maybe that's why I never even kept a pair of 97s. But the weirdest thing about it is they're so damn comfortable. And that's where we get down to like that New Balance aesthetic. Like people love that detail about New Balance. I'm gonna tell you, on feet, these joints are mad comfortable, yo. So outside of that spray paint shirt, this is supposed to be an ode to like house parties that you used to go to, as well as like burnt CDs and all that. Basically, Joe Freshgoods said this reminded him of his childhood, which coincides with the date that this came out with, which is very cool in that aspect. Then I come through and kind of spit y'all with some like cool words instead of my regular degler. Regular degler is not me, I take that back. Regular degler, when I hear that, I think of Tony or Bull, who are two other YouTubers, and I'm not jocking nobody's stuff. Can't say regular degler. When I saw the shoe though, I still was on the fence, but let's talk about the details real quick, because now I'm already like 5 minutes in the video probably. The shoe has a bunch of random materials, yo. So outside of it having this iridescent leather around part of the upper, you also get this like exposed mesh. It's just a bunch of weird stuff right here, yo. Like that's there. The mesh you can see, like it's I don't know, man. The leathers, the meshes, that's interesting. You know, you get Joe Freshgood right here on the front of your shoe. If you don't see that right there, you'll get it in the back right there near your heel. Just very small, which reminds you of like 2000-ish vibes. You also see New Balance and 1000 written right there in the back. Let's turn it that way. 1000, as well as Absorb. If you don't know what Absorb is, it's essentially New Balance version of Nike Zoom, but like it's way more comfortable. The shoe is mad comfortable. But yeah, like I don't know. I'm obviously gonna have this B-roll, but it's so weird. I didn't even know where to like to start. I'm just gonna talk about the whole entire upper. The tongue is interesting. I don't know. There's some reflective material around this shoe. You get a TPU in for the New Balance right there. For the N. The N is the New Balance. I'm sorry. And you get some like TPU material right there. You can see when I flash my light, it like reflects a little bit. See that? Bing. There you go. Very interesting shoe. If you don't want these two-tone laces that come in the shoe, here's more laces. Another set of two-tone laces. Very interesting. The tongue is thin, but it's like, I don't know, it feels good to the touch. You get, like I said, New Balance right there, 1000 in. Just very, very interesting. I don't know what to say about the shoe. Like, I don't know. I really don't. I'm just kind of looking at the shoe. And the inside right there, you get JFK. Not JFK. JFG, not John F. Kennedy. Right there, the insole, pink insole, your sock liner. It's interesting. What's wild is that the shoe was only $170, and maybe someone's like, "Yeah, it's a junk of trash," or like maybe they think that's expensive, maybe they think that's cheap. That's in the eye of the beholder. You choose that. But like to get a bunch of materials and like I said, just off the breaks, New Balances are just mad comfortable. It's very interesting. I don't know if I would pay any more than $170, but still very interesting, nonetheless. You know, this all absorb cushion, let me tell you, this absorb cushioning or whatever they use, when I touch this, it feels like it has so much support, and it absolutely does. You get this rubber outsole. And this rubber outsole, I almost feel like it has springs underneath me. It has so much material. This is why people wear New Balances to work, alright? That whole dad moniker, this is why you wear New Balance, because these feel good. Even if they're not the most appealing to the eye, they feel so damn comfortable. And the 14 is here because my boy actually hit, and he wears a 14, so I reviewed his pair. I did not hit this pair, and I didn't go after the black pair, Black Ice today, or I did, but the queue was so long that I just stopped. So that's that. But yeah. Now, these initially came out on Joe Freshgood's website April 11th or 12th. Then the public got it a week later on New Balance, and like I said, my boy hit on Joe's website. He didn't hit on the New Balance website. But retail was $170. They're currently going for like $400 in the size 13 and 14. I mean, I guess all his first shoes flip like Freshgoods, and he always usually gives you one pink shoe like he did in the Inside Voices. I feel like his other joints, he got a pink pair of too. Now, I'm still on the fence about this silhouette, but I think I might go back to get his 992s or 993s. I'm not going to get the 9060s. I'm not the biggest fan of the 9060s, but yeah, they basically tapped in with Joe Freshgoods to give us the 1000. I think we already got a general release black and white color since that, or black and lime color. They're going to milk this silhouette, and like I said, it might be ugly from afar. I'm going to still say on record that they're ugly from afar, or still just ugly in general. There's something that is cool here. And even if this was still ugly and I rated the shoe bad, I like that someone else, I guess he might be around my age, I guess, wanted to honor his childhood and high school parties and house parties and burnt CDs, which we all had. A whole entire collection of burnt CDs. And then, like I said, this, whatever this is, it's just iconic. If this had Looney Tunes or something underneath, like the Tasmanian Devil or Bugs, or I don't even remember his name anymore, yo. Mars? I'm just, whatever. It's just, it's cool. That's cool. This box is way too bright, but if you're asking me for a grade for these, comfortability and wearing it every day and the work and being a dag on a dog park, this should be much higher. But to me, because like I said, I still don't particularly care for the silhouette, but I understand why they tapped into it. I'm gonna give this a 7.5. I'm gonna give this something favorable. I know my man's is gonna love this shoe. I already know he likes the shoe. When he dropped it off to me, the review, he's like, yo, I'm digging. Like I told him, he should keep them. Some shoes just look better on other people than me. This isn't my steez, but I want to give it mad credit. They get it's a little bit of patches here. It's not the best QC work, so that's why I'm gonna go with a 7.5. But if they gave this the right 2-3 colors, I can see someone like loving that for sure. I'm not even going front. And they're mad comfortable. Comfortability, 12 out of 10. Silhouette style, 5.8. Colors, 7. I don't know. There you go. So like I said, whatever. Mash it all up. 7.5. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about these. Let me know if the black ice color is better. And if you think there's a space for the 1,000. To be honest, it's so weird. New Balance has so many 990s that I'm just good off of those. But I know people like the 1906 Rs, which I think I got up here. Or I got 2002 R because I have the Slade and Berry, the first color, or the second color. I actually have a new pair of New Balances, another newbie video on the way, so people can stop thinking that I'm only buying Nikes and Jordans. My own pair of New Balances, not my boys. The box is right here. But if I show the box, you're going to know what it is. But I promise you, there's a New Balance box right there. And so look out for that review for all my newbie fans. But yeah, I mean, if sneakers wants to play around with my money, I get plenty of Nikes, just not on the sneakers app. Every time I strike out, maybe 3 strikes off the sneakers app, maybe I go back and give me a good New Balance just to show Nike. That's what you get for not letting a loyal fan cop off of your main site. But until the next video, I'm gonna holler at you.
Bye-bye.
That's what you get. Bye-bye. Because other people got nice stuff. You want to keep playing around and not let me burn my money on your site? You know, it's not like, and still look, I can have 3 New Balances and 350 pair of Nikes. I still, you know, but that's what you get. Glad my boy hit these for retail. Never, always happy when a gang hits retail shoes. Good bro. I guess I wore these before you so I can smell them. And they smell good. They smell good. I like skip the flame thing on the tongue because I don't particularly care for it, but it's there, or it doesn't make it like look any better. That's why I skipped it on the tongue. Like a flame texture or something. Who knows? When things were pure, everyone's going back to go get wants to live their childhood again. When things were pure. Pure. Yeah.